Alright. Getting back to it. May be blessed since the Archangel will be axes. So you don't have to use them as currency. Well, I do know there at least one of them will not be an axe. I was spoiled for one thing, and I'm very thankful for what we got. Because I went through and model swapped Ileana. We talked about fixing her and giving her... You guys' suggestion was giving her Leith's model. So she has Leith's model, still turns into a tiger. And I tried to fix Nephany, because Nephany is also a tiger, but is like opposite. So Ileana's issue was she was like an unlocked character, and then she transformed, and she was fine. Ileana, or no, Nephany, that was Ileana. Nephany is a tiger, and she's fine untransformed. When she transforms, she turns into unlocked character Voidwalker Ike. And for whatever reason, Nephany would not be able to be fixed. How you doing, Blue? I tried so many different combinations of models, and everything I tried just turned it into double Voidwalker. She was just Voidwalker normally, transform, stayed Voidwalker. So Nephany just gets, whenever she transforms, she just gets to keep her Ike model thing going on. So, because nothing would change. But Ileana is fixed. And that's fixing her, testing all that, is why I was spoiled for Zehark, because he's right there on the map. Hey, how you doing, Temp? We're getting in Chapter 11. Because he does not show up here. I can see the leaf up to the side or two Ileanas. God. Well, we're here. Welcome to Toa, Crimey's westernmost port city. What's going on with this place? The people are going about their business. Why aren't they worried about Dane, about the war? It's because this area is fairly isolated. Dane's army hasn't come this far, and so life goes on as normal. Dane's plan is to seize the capital, then slowly and steadily expand its sphere of influence until it controls everything. Surely these people have some idea of what's happening? Ignorance is a form of bliss, is it not? These people don't know what it's like to lose a war. They don't want to know. Is there only in the dark about Jill and Har? Yes. Crimea as a nation has always been blessed by peace. Perhaps this is due to the temperament of its rulers, but the country hasn't seen serious warfare for centuries. While minor skirmishes with the only kingdom of Daen have been legion, only the eastern borderlands have taken damage. And yet, even I know this peace will not last. When we met Daen forces on our scouting mission, they attacked us merely for belonging within the Crimean border. Humans are shameless creatures that carelessly ignore any misfortune which does not befall them directly. They can, and often do, turn a blind eye to all manner of wickedness, so long as it does not touch them or their kin. They will bow their heads, condemning these victims for bringing calamity upon themselves, and then they will cast their eyes toward heaven in thanks while their neighbors lay dying around them. The war is happening here. This is their home, not someone else's. When the Daen army darkens their doorsteps, perhaps they will understand. When the peace they take for granted is shattered, and their sons and daughters slaughtered in the streets, perhaps then they will comprehend the misfortune they so long pretended not to see. I have no sympathy for them. My goodness, the nastier the truth, the blunter he gets. Quite a delightful staff officer you have there. He has an undeniable streak of severity in him, but something's bothering him, that's for sure. It's to be expected. Even I'm a bit shocked by this place. Can he truly be as placid as they appear? Soren's a very empathetic young man. The emotions of this place may have proven to be too much for him. Ignoring impending doom because you cannot prevent it? Fatalism is by nature a disheartening beast. Well, for all those born with nothing, there are those born with everything. Perhaps those who never notice the difference are the ones we should envy. What's that supposed to mean? Oh, I was just talking to myself. Pay me no mind. Now then, I've got to see a man about a ship. While I'm gone, why don't you get your supplies squared away? I'm sure that the journey ahead will require a lot of packing. Ranulph, I'll go with you. No, that's alright. You should supervise the supply acquisition. You're going to be at sea for months, you know. I know that, but... What is it, Titania? She's worried about me. She doesn't want to leave a solitary Lagoose wandering around a Bjork city. But I thought Crimea and Gallia were allied nations. Why would a wandering Lagoose be cause for concern? Well, it shouldn't be, but... Do you remember what King Kanigas told you? The friendship between Crimea and Gallia exists only between the ruling classes. It hasn't taken root in the minds of the common citizenry at all. That being said, things have improved quite a bit since King Ramon ascended to the throne. The reports of hunts and such other horrors have all but disappeared. Oh, don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got connections, see? It's not like I'll be roaming the docks begging for passage. Alright then, the job is yours. Please be careful. You too, don't mess anything up. Alright, last battle. Yes, yes. Since the first part was uploaded on, what, Monday night, Tuesday morning to YouTube, there were a few comments that I didn't think about, or something I just didn't know entirely. So I don't think it's the randomizer doing this. So all these bands that we have in people's inventories, apparently it happens after you've beaten the game for the first time. Which I don't think I started this on a new game save, but we do have the completed game file of Bow Emblem 1 in here, so I guess that's enough, even though I hit new game. Apparently they're added after a complete game, which I thought was interesting. But also, I was reminded about Berserk Ashnard and his stats, which I did not think about whenever I added the 20% growth, because most enemies, it shouldn't really matter. Most things we should have no problem dealing with. But Berserk Ashnard could be very, very problematic. However, the good thing, this also applies to the Black Knight, is Blessed Armor is removed in this randomizer, because you could technically be dealt a roster that has no way of dealing damage to Blessed Armor. It could have an Ike that can't wield Ragnell, could have no dragons, no Royal Lagoos, none of that. So Blessed aspect to Ashnard and the Black Knight have been removed, so anyone can attack him. I don't know if that also means in this map, because that could be interesting if I'm able to kill him in this map. Because I do know people have cheated in the past, and like there is actual dialogue on this chapter if you kill him, which you normally wouldn't be able to see without cheating. So it could be something to mess with. I don't really know. We'll take a gander. I don't know if I'll be able to actually touch him, but that's a potential thing. Also, I forgot, I don't know, people were mentioning Resolve when I was talking about it in Discord yesterday. I completely forgot that skill existed. I'm pretty sure that's a scroll that we'll be able to pick up at some point, right? So if we get blessed with someone getting it through the randomizer, hell yeah. But I'm pretty sure we can give it to someone at some point and we'll be fine. One person will, at the very least, be okay, probably, against Ashnard. But I think that was it in regards to the, I'm gonna hold off, because I forgot that there are limited support conversations left. Yeah. Well, I'm covering the 2, but yeah. Resolve do. Is it 1.5 or is it times 2 stats whenever your HP is below a certain threshold? I think it's 1.5, right? But the last chapter? Okay. It's 1.5, yeah. And so I can only support Sora now. Yeah, I want the A rank. Which the C rank already does really, really good for them. But why not just do better, you know? Well, that's that. Are you ready to go, Neffany? Ike. What is it? Nope, nothing. I'm fine. Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. You know, it's hard being a prisoner. It's physically and mentally demanding. I need to know. Can you fight? Not a problem. She's the only one that really can out of our prisoners. It's easy for you to say, but you sound like you're about to fall over. Oh no, that's a habit. It's just the way I talk. Just talking. Sorry. No need to apologize. As long as you're not feeling ill, everything's fine. Alright, I'll see you later. Right then. What are you looking at? Oh, just this. It's sort of a good luck charm. My family gave it to me when I left home. We never had much money, so my parents gathered some stones from our farm back home and put them in this leather pouch. It's not much to look at, but it means a lot to me. Every day I take them out and talk to them like they're my family. How is everyone? I'm out here doing the best I can. Don't worry, I'll be home soon. Just stuff like that. I know it sounds foolish, but if I don't do this, I won't have the courage to fight. Don't worry about my feelings. You can laugh. Acting like this at my age, what a silly man I am. It's not silly, Brom. You're a strong man who's decided to fight for the sake of his family. I know that your family is very proud of you. Thank you, Ack. Thank you. Oh, God. What are you doing? Trying to regain the superb physique I lost when I was being held prisoner. Are you ready to board the ship? I was born ready. I don't need anything. Even as we speak, many of my fellow Crimeans are suffering at the hands of Dayan. I cannot rush to their aid today. If I cannot rush to their aid today, then I can at least prepare myself for the day when I can. I see. Well, when we're ready, I'll let you know. Understood. Sorry to have interrupted you. Marlord Ike. What is it? You rescued and cared for Princess Alencia. You have my heartfelt thanks. For us, she is our one solitary hope. Yeah. Right, enough talking. Until we make our triumphant return to Melior, all I can do is keep training. Careful, don't pull anything. We all know he's really trying to work off his fat he got from stuffing his face. He is an Ileana mage, yep. Him and Brom. Eating something in the cell. Bricks, I guess. Princess! My Lord Ike. Why are you here all by yourself? It's not very safe. I was looking at the town. I'm unfamiliar with the world outside the Imperial Villa where I was raised. This is the first time I've been able to see how other people live. Everything else is new and different to my eyes. This is a town, isn't it? There's so much energy and everyone seems to be enjoying themselves. With all the boats coming in and out of the harbor, this town's livelier than most, that's for sure. It's like nothing has happened, and all the death and destruction we've seen feels like a horrible dream. Pardon me, buddy, I haven't seen you around town before. You a traveling mercenary? Yeah, I suppose you could say that. Nice sword. You look like a man who knows his business. If you're looking for work, I have a proposition for you. Proposition? I run a vigilante group that helps keep our fair town safe. Strong man like you would be most welcome. Thanks, but I got something lined up. No, really? That's too bad. And not see? Maybe. Cautious to the end, I like that. Well, just in case you are, I wanted you to have this. What's this? It's a special sword. It'll come in handy if you ever find yourself at sea. Not that you would. Really? You sure? You're giving me a sword? Are you really? Or are you sure? Well, there is one condition. Once you finish your job, you come back and see me. I'd like you to reconsider that vigilante position. Understood. Thanks again for the blade. Nice. Hey there, traveler. Do you have anything you need? If you stop by my humble shop, you'll find the best deals in town. What do you say? Interested? That sounds great. Listen, can I ask you a question? No problem. You can ask me anything, especially if it's my low, low prices. Well, the townspeople think of Dan. You knew that they were coming. You knew they were coming. Didn't anyone think to flee Crimea? Flee? Don't be absurd. But Crimea lost the war. Yeah, I know, and honestly, that doesn't really affect us common folk, you know? The truth is, we don't care who sits on the throne. To us, they're all just faceless beings who rule from on high. If they tried to raise taxes or something, you'd better believe we'd protest, but otherwise... I mean, check the King of Dan. He's just another man, right? If we keep working, he can keep living the high life. So it's not like he's gonna treat us poorly or anything. As long as we can live our lives and have a little happiness, we aren't gonna worry about it all too much. Oh, but if we were invaded by Gallia, well, that's a different story altogether. If our country were overrun by those savage beasts, who knows what could happen. Now that scares me. What the? Hey, wait, come back. What about my low, low prices? No, what was that all about? Okay. Well, definitely want to sell that. There's a whole reason we got it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Master Seal. Put that away. Short spear's about to break. That's fine. Nephany. Grab a vulnerary. Anyone else? But yeah, here's Ileana. Yeah, Nephany is just gonna be that until she transforms and goes into that. Oh. Well, I mean, Cleric... Don't I need one of these to recruit? I almost said Zelgius. Zehark? What chapter are we? 7? No, way past that. 11, I think. Okay. Mordecai or Leith? Leith. I think Leith is gonna be your best bet. Switch him out for Rise. As our extra heals in the back. Well, maybe. Maybe like 10 defense, 4 defense, but 12 speed. Well, if I have to substitute anyone out anyway, probably best to just swap heals for heals. Alright, let's check shop. I'll buy an extra heal. 13 vulneraries. Armory. We don't have anyone that can wield that. Don't know if we ever will either. I don't think I really want anything. Well, no, I take that back. Well, I know, I still have all my iron sword. No, God damn it. Still have all my iron swords chilling back here. No one else need new weapons. We could give Nephany some Laguz stones. Iron Javelin Slim. I think we needed one more Javelin, didn't we? Unless I have one. Oh yeah, we'll give you... Oh. Oh, I can't even buy one on this shop. Well. So much for that. Alright. Put my keys away, just to free up some inventory space. Okay, I think we're good. Hand axe of a 0, yep. I know the shop changes every chapter. You ever just horse slide? We should be leaving, but looks like everyone's gonna be a while yet. My Lord Ike, are you ready to go? Me? As long as I've got my sword, I'm always ready. A sword? That's it? If I've got my cape, I can sleep just about anywhere. And as far as for food, well, something always turns up. That's delightful. Is it? Yes, very much so. Princesses, I don't think I'll ever understand them. What's going on? Why all the excitement? Oh, Lord Ike, there's a crowd gathering at the town entrance. Attention citizens, we receive reports of Crying Army stragglers hiding in this town. From this point forward, the Daen Army will blockade all points of entry. No one comes or goes without our leave. The harbor will also be closed. No ships will be allowed to set sail. Daen troops have... I know, all we can do is try. So some people here are like the regular sprite. It's weird. It's like the main Grail mercenaries don't change. But like we have like our double Ileanas, Nephany chilling up there. Ike is a horse right now, but Titania also is a horse. Soren is Soren. He's not a soldier right now. I know, all we can do is try and move toward the docks and try not to be discovered. Have you seen Ranulf? Not yet. Wait, here he comes now. Ranulf, over here. Things are heating up, aren't they? How are things on your end? Everything's set. All you need to do is sneak down to the harbor. You'll be met there by a man with a dusky pallor. His name is Nasir. Is anyone who can die in the story? Maybe? Or can't die in the story? Maybe? Ike? Yeah, Ike has been normal Ike before. He's not here. So, like, yeah, I don't know. Don't know exactly. Nasir is a man you can trust. I've explained your situation to him, and he's willing to help. If you can reach his ship safely, he'll take care of everything and deliver you to Benyon. Ranulf, aren't you coming too? I was planning on it, but Dane's movements have me concerned. I'll stay behind and see what's going on. I'm sorry, I wasn't watching where I was going. No, pardon me. This is subhuman. Last. It's true as subhuman. How dare you come prowling around here? Beast, you stinking subhumans need to learn your place. Human talents are too good for you. It's so hairy. Go on. Dang. Mordecai. Like we must leave. What? No, we have to help Ranulf. All of this noise will attract the attention of the Dayan troops. That's why we have to hurry up and help. He'll be fine, leave him. Ranulf is strong, even stronger than me, it's alright. Ranulf has no intention of defending himself. Look, he's not even changing forms. You can't just stand by and watch as he gets murdered. Like, wait. Idiot human. Stop, get your hands off him. Get out of my way, keep your hands off him. Who do you think you are? Why would a human want to protect some subhuman? He's a friend of this monster. I saw him talking earlier. What's that to you? Hey, the Crimean Royals had subhuman companions, didn't they? Maybe you're one of those army guys the Dayan troops are searching for. You there, Dayan soldier. There's some suspicious folk over there. That way, hurry. Hey, doing, game fans? Are you mad? Your king was murdered by Dayan. Now you're going to cooperate with them? Well, I heard the king was teaming up with those subhumans. That's what got him killed. Yeah, that's right. If we need allies, I'll take flesh and blood Dayan humans over some fanged human subhuman freak. Yeah, at least we know what we're getting. Trust your own kind. People are insane. Where's subhuman everyone's screaming about? Huzzah, the Toha vigilantes are here. Grab those guys and return them over to the Dayan army. That will prove our allegiance and gain our village favor. If you wanted subhumans hunted down, I'm your man. Ike? Ranulf, are you alright? Why did you come back? Because some fool was going to lay here and get beaten to death instead of defending himself. What would you have me do? Gallia and Crimea formed an alliance. I'm gonna jeopardize that by harming these people, no matter what ill they may bear me. Even if none of them care two figs for their own country. Even if they do, they're citizens of Crimea after all. Well, I'm not Gallian, so there's no reason for me to hold back anything. Listen to me. You think that you and I are allies. If you attack, it's no different than if I do so myself. Let me guess, you're telling me to avoid the Dayan pursuit, leave the town vigilantes alone, and get to the docks as soon as possible, find a man named Nasir, and get everyone in on this boat, is that it? Exactly. I don't care what anyone else says, I think you're pretty right. Alright, I'll play along, but mark my words, if they attack, heads will roll. What? Hey, that's not going to do us any good. Titania sword, get everyone together, we're getting out of here. Do you see him? I'm excited, I haven't seen his stats or anything, but I'm excited. We got a flyer. Male Pegasus model. Like it didn't break him. Let's see, what do we got? Cancel? Does this work the same way as it does in Radiant Dawn? Cancel negates damage done to the user. Skill percent. What are your growths? Because, like, as you are, I dig it. 26 HP. Ooh, so, okay. He's at 19 right now. 60 strength, 5 magic, 40 skill, 70 speed, 35 luck, 35 defense, 45 res. We are living. We have a real ass part. Also, his capacity is 20 out of 15. We are living, though. We actually have a real unit we can use. All right. Now we just gotta make sure we can we recruit him without him killing. I might bring Mordecai as well, just in case. We have a lot of spaces. Let me unhighlight everyone. Because I feel like he would just walk up and one-shot Lee. Well, with 12 speed, what was his speed? Will he double? Yeah. Oh, it's iron, not steel, right? If it was steel, maybe he wouldn't. No, it's iron. It all depends on, like, yeah, how he comes in. I'm pretty tired. Yes, Z-Hark. Alright, no problem, kind of. Rest. Treat yourself. Have a good night. Enjoy the lurk. Titania. See, I have mixed feelings about bringing both of them because then it's they're both liabilities. I'll just bring the one. Will he recruit himself to him? I can't remember. If that's the case, where... So we can always find out. Which helps, because that means I can just throw Oscar forward. How you doing, Lamp? I finally started work. Ayy. Could potentially give Z-Arc Seraph Rose, but Ike also needs them. I feel like that's... I don't know. We'll have to see. Listen to me, do not let a single Crimean soldier escape our grasp. Sweep the entire town, arrest anyone suspicious. General McCoya. Sir, there's a group of vigilantes who want to help us. What shall I tell them? Very well, let them do as they please. Yes, sir. Pardon me, are you the commander of these forces? See Nasir? I think it's that. That's Nasir, right? The green? And I can't tell, is that a fighter? Axe? I was like, it looks kind of like a fighter to me. So Nasir comes in at the very end of the game, if we kill the Black Knight. So who knows if we'll actually get him. I'm captain of the boat you see moored here. The name is Nasir. I stopped by to accomplish some brief piece of business, but your soldiers are now preventing me from setting sail. I need to leave this place. I apologize for the inconvenience, however we are trying to stop some Crimean soldiers from escaping. To that end, we need the cooperation of all citizens, ship captains included. Man. My ship is a simple merchant vessel, sailing under the flag of the Benyon Empire. To present such documentation surely will prove I have no ties whatsoever with Crimea. Under Dayan rules, such Benyon papers are nothing more than fish wrap. Yet, you call yourself Nasir, correct? Protest too loudly, Nasir, and we may think you a Crimean sympathizer. If that were to happen, who knows what unfortunate fate might your simple merchant ship. Yes, so be it. Should be a warrior if he transformed, yeah. You there, soldier. Sir? Strengthen the watch on this ship. That man is up to something, I can feel it. No matter what happens, that ship must not be allowed to set sail. Burn her and sink her first. Yes, sir. Now then, where's our special guest? Right here, General McCoy. Oh, Sir Black Knight, I hope I didn't keep you waiting. No, I just arrived. Let us proceed. I would hear your report. There are no problems whatsoever. I have nothing to report, save the tedium of it all. The farther west we travel, the weaker the Crimean fighting spirit becomes. This town displays less and less resistance now that they literally throw wide the gates at first sign of our approach. With duty as humdrum as this, I worry that troops may become sloppy and lose their edge. As a fellow warrior, I can sympathize with your plight. Thank you for your understanding. This town was not scheduled for subjugation until much later. Tell me, why are you here now? Yes, as to that, mere days ago, a castle that held Crimean prisoners of war was attacked. There's so much talking. I just want to play the game. Prisoners of Crimea said to have fled to Gallia. Thank you for your generous offer. As you will. The field is yours. Good luck, Ike. You'll be fine. As for me, I think I'll play a little game of cat and mouse with these Dane fools. Galleon subhuman after him. Don't let him get away. Everyone move out the harbor. Try to avoid conflict with the local vigilante group if you can. Let's go. Is that Jill or Har? Either way, fear. Maybe she'll be a Lagoose. Or he. It's Jill, Har. Maybe he will be a Lagoose. Okay, so if you recruit yourself... Like a mage? Mages can look like that. So can Lagoose. Anything that's not normal can look like that. Anything that one suit can look like that, that's also fair. That's also fair. Ooh. B rank? Hey, nice. What do you have? Steel Lance? I feel like I'm more afraid of that. Oh, well, that's fine. Don't get doubled. Can't get attacked in return. Can check the class. I can't. Hara's outside the map. Alright, let's see. The Ark? Huh? Are there really subhumans about? Oh yeah, no mistake about it. They'll as soon as kill you as look at you. Where are they? They're over there, cunning beasts. I'm just about to start fleshing them out of hiding. See, if you find one, be sure to give me a call. I like that guy. He came to our little town just with a chance to hunt subhumans. Oh, that was Bow Knight. I was very close to dying. Speaking of dying, okay, you can't take damage. Not from that guy. But you also can't hit jack shit. She's gonna be the first to be replaced. Gonna be the first to be replaced. I'd rather not fight you. Would you please flee? Do you expect me to believe you, human liar? I thought you were recruiting yourself! What the fuck? I guess we're using Mordecai. Okay. Class has to be Lagoos. Well, if that's the case, then like there's nothing to do there. Like recruit Z-Arc? Not at all. Oh, a better biorhythm? Maybe lower enemy stats on the reset? Oh. Let's see. Oh, hi. Well. Glad I dodged that. Fast enough? No, that wasn't skill. It lived. Now what? Like, I guess. What's up? You are a vigilante. We must avoid vigilantes. You must flee. We'd speak so that the vigilante group that's hunting you, or to the vigilante group that's hunting you. You're a kind Lagoos, aren't you? My words are not good. You must go quickly. You're the ones who should flee. Leave the rest to me. I'll confuse the townsfolk and give you time to run. But why? I don't want to see any Lagoos harmed, so I joined the Vigilantes as a double agent. I am confused, but you do not smell like enemy. Our group must get on with that ship. We are taking it to Benyon. Will you not insist? It's much too dangerous. The Vigilantes and the Danes desire nothing more than to kill Lagoos. Even so, we will go. I see. If that's your stance, then I have no choice. I'll join your group. You betray your friends? I told you about my friends. I'm an ally to Lagoos. What? Need proof? There. Why do you drop your blade? That bright metal tool is your only fang. I want you to believe me. Please, you must believe me. I believe you. I'm Mordecai, warrior of Galio. Who are you? Z-Arc, well met. Oops, I don't think we have time for formal introductions. Let's hurry. Okay. Can you... No. Wait, what the fuck? The entire model just changed. Yeah, wait a minute. Okay, hold on. We're gonna have to put animations on for you. Isn't there something hidden back here? Actually on the boss, the Goose Layer conversation, steal something with Volk, can't do that. Echo Shield is number 1 down here. Elwind is in the house, Black Knight, Kill Lance, okay. Do I really want to break it that way? No. No, I don't. When do reinforcements come in? I do need to know that. Turn 5. 1 turn after entering the boss's attack range, the Black Knight appears. Okay. So turn 5, Jill shows up and does not move until you're in there, unless you're in the range. Okay. Alright. Oh, you're blocking. I mean, they'd probably block anyway, but damn it. Okay, I was like, wait. We haven't seen what Thunder Magic does to Oscar yet. It probably still isn't a threat. Alright, show up, don't they? I don't think so. Just Jill. I think there's a conversation with both of them before she pops up, but I don't think Hard actually gets on the map. Ah, destroy. Well, you're lucky. Oh, that one's not. Wait, I just realized, I think I pulled people off to the side. I don't think any of them attacked Ike, Soren, Titania. They just all went after... Unless they haven't moved yet. Yeah, no. Okay. Let's see. Options, individual... Z-Heart. Well, I can... Oh, I can't bully. Wait. I can maybe bully. Man. What is your build? 6? Why can't I shove you? Or mounted, just unable to be shoved, I guess. Okay. Well. Can I reach you? No. Oh yeah, Vortex! I soft locked the game. Well. So much for being hyped for Vortex. Wait. It's not soft locked. Haha, I don't know what was going on, but I don't have to reset, so I'm happy. What's your speed? Get fucked. Supposed to do? Magic damage. Oh. They move a lot further than I think they do. That should be fine. So we're granting him what? But him? So even if we had like a Raven with it? Okay. I mean, it didn't crash or actually soft lock, so if we get another one, I will try it on someone else. This map where Black Knight appears? Yes. In that house, specifically. I do kind of want to fight the Black Knight, though. Well, I want to see if we have anyone with the stats. So, like, if Oscar can fight the Black Knight, I'm going to try it. Nephany transforming into that. Alright. We have animations on. It's just all over the place. So we're like... So we're red. Generic enemy, I guess, but like our model. I don't know. Kind of cool though. I mean, Oscar can't, yeah, but he's our best bet to try. Block Black Knight for spawning? No, absolutely not. He doesn't spawn until you're in range of this guy, though. Like, I will always have a higher stat than your strongest unit? I have no idea. He has special. He doesn't have special armor, not in the randomizer. That's the whole reason I wanted to try. Randomizer strips it from the Black Knight and Ashnard. So I could technically walk up here and do this. I'm afraid. I mean, we're up to 13 defense. It's like I don't want anything stolen from me. I guess really the only threat is this guy. Actually, we look fine. Okay. Of course you hit me. You know what? Sure, I'll break the spear doing this. That's thief experience for a Blossom user? Absolutely. Give it here. As for this... I mean, Ileana should be okay. I'm gonna get her to full health just to be safe. The problem is, like, depending on the attack order. But she should transform in the middle of it. Ah, that hurt. Yeah, that's kind of why I didn't want to do this. That hurt a lot. But we're fine. Smart in it. It abuses Kanto. Ooh. It usually, yeah, will, like this. Like the defense chapter where you recruit Ileana, at the start, they do that all the time. But it shouldn't matter, yeah. Boom. Now you're in trouble. Oh, you still did a lot, Jesus. I don't like that. I was like, we have 12 defense untransformed, and you still did 8 to me. Hey, Origami. All right. Yo! Oh my god, she said, fuck riding the dragon, I am the dragon. Commander Har, awake, this is no time to be sleeping. A subhuman has been spotted. Come let us join in the thrill of the hunt. Let's not. Even if we don't lift a finger, Makoya's pups will take care of anything. Battle glory awaits, which will allow us others to steal its chance from beneath your very nose. Go entertain yourself, will you? Fight a soldier, lance, a peasant, or what you will. But for love of flying, stop interrupting my sleep. Oh, you're such a... The fighting? Wake me up when it's done. That's it, I'm going to save myself. Or I'm going by myself. Jill, hold a moment. Yes, have you changed your mind? You'll wait here with the rest of us. Don't move until we're attacked, that's the word from the top. Okay. 27. Okay, these are transformed growths, I believe. Like, she's coming in pre-transformed, which is interesting. 27 res, 19, or is it stats, not growth? 19 defense, 16 speed, 12 strength, 15 magic, okay. Okay. 0 attack. Maybe, maybe she's not transformed? Maybe she's not transformed yet. And I don't know, it was just another model thing I'll need to fix. Go find the generic white, I don't know, just get even bigger. Yeah, because she, I guess, yeah, technically, because she's at 0. Okay, so she has a white dragon model right now, but she's not actually transformed. Okay. Meaning those are her bases untransformed. What? She doesn't have a skill. I don't think regular Jill does. I think that's how the randomizer does it. If they typically have a skill, it'll randomize. If not, they don't. There's no way to add one. Okay, growths. Okay. So 46 HP, 5 strength, which I mean that's fine. She's white dragon. But it's really weird how this randomizer loves 0s, 5s in stats. So 5 strength, 50 magic, 50 skill, 25 speed, which I don't think it'll matter too much. She's still a dragon. 45 luck, 45 defense, 40 res. Okay. Nice. I'm interested in what's gonna happen when she transforms. Because, yeah, her models are like backwards. So you're one of those Crimeans that the Dane soldiers are after, aren't you? Go on, get moving. I pretend I didn't see anything. Don't worry, just go. Wait a sec. Here, take this with you. Thank you, thank you. White dragons are strength of Path of Radiance? Wait, really? Is Oscar... So are they both strength? Well, she's not as good as I thought. Rip. All right, Marcia. Taking a risk doing it. Okay. How do I want to do this? Can kill 3 of them. Well, actually, okay. So Ike. 0's down the board. Javelin. Oh, it's not enough to kill. Damn. Well, I can still block Marcia. You normally see as White Dragon Nasir at the very end of the game. Dragon Transformation give plus 10 strength and Path of Radiance. Oh, well, I mean, plus 10 is not bad. Strength and speed. Okay, over here. It's a kill. 23 attack, 22. Oh, okay, sure, whatever. The 8 damage, as long as we don't miss the 92, which we don't. And transforms to Radiance here, maybe? You would think it would be, yeah, just flipped, or just maybe avoid, I don't know. Not enough to double. Ooh. glad I went back to highlight them. Sincere normally have. Let's see. Base stats. Nasir's base strength is 20 when you recruit him. Which is for the last chapter of the game, and we have what, 14? No, 12. 14 was skill. It'll work for a while. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, we should. Could potentially miss that. Please don't. Oh, you... Oh, okay. However... Is Nephany gonna... Oh, okay, he ran away. Oh my god. Jesus Christ, why? Why? And... both gonna do 10 to you, 6 to you. Well, you know, Ilyana has the Bjork guard. Have damage done by Bjork attacks. Nephany might want that, because she has... Ilyana's 15 defense. Nephany has 11. I mean, I already ended turn, so I can't really fix that right now. Hell yeah. What's that? Thieves are taking advantage of the commotion to sack our little town? Let's close the front gate. Thanks for your help. Oh, I almost forgot. Please, take this as a token of thanks. Ooh. Can you wield that? Oh, you can wield that right out the gate? Fancy. Okay. I don't want the Black Knight to spawn before I'm ready. Just halves damage. Oh, okay. Yeah, good old misleading. Bands her strength for Jill. Doesn't she have one? Oh no, she didn't come in with one actually. She has Lagoo's guard. Maybe? I know we're not using all our bands. We might have one. Have to check the convoy. Okay, Shiryu, are you really fighting Dane? Ooh, that's so brave. I've heard so many rumors about Crimey's defeat. That's why everyone in town acts like they do. No one has the courage to stand up to these fierce Dane forces. No one believes that if they just cooperate, life here will go on as it always has. Please, take this magic scroll. It was my brother's. He was murdered by the Dane army. Fight for him too. Hellwind. Can we use that? It's D? Have you reached D yet? You started at D. Good shit. I mean, yeah, it would bring her up to a 10% strength. Running all the way back here. Okay. Are we still safe? Yep. Now I can even get all the way over here. No I can't. All the way over here. Still no I can't. Ooh. What's your skill? 12? I feel like that should be good enough. But what's our biorhythm? Oh. Okay. Well, might as well try it. Experience? I don't know. Doesn't bother me. Whether we do or don't. It's experience me right now. And that's all I care about. Okay, this Lagoo's Slayer. I feel like we went over this. Is effective times 2 or 3 in this game? Did we establish it was 2? I want to say? It's 2, yeah. So... Oscar doesn't care. Okay. I'm still... I still want a nice buffer away from the Black Knight before I pull him in. Oh, he's coming back to say hi. Uh-oh. I'll run back away. Alright. Don't want anything dumb to happen. I just realized, you know, whenever we tried to do this with Leith, we were swapping her out. I didn't give Rise the stave back. So he's just along for the ride. Black Knight shouldn't be randomized whatsoever. He's just here to support Big Brother. Randomizer may have changed it so the Black Knight can't spawn early, come dumb, which might be the case. Black Knight should spawn by now. Not according to the Spanish site, but also it doesn't have English, so I'm using Google Translate. It just says he only spawns if you're in range of the boss, which is why I've been outside the range of the boss. Which is why I've just kind of sat around doing nothing. We're at 16. If he's the same turn reinforcement, he might actually be able to reach Ileana and beat our ass. I'm gonna wait one more turn, I think. Oh. Jesus fucking Christ, that's disgusting. Okay, so I can fix the white dragon thing. As long as I can figure out what model is what. We could give her like Ina or Nasir. But there should be like a generic, like Oscar's generic red. There should be a generic white somewhere in there. We could keep her always a dragon too. Might be confusing. You know what I mean? I think, let's see. The wiki page should have white dragon. Not from Gaiden. The tribe, white dragon. There's a model. Battle model of an untransformed white dragon from Path of Radiance. It's under the gallery of the Wikia. So it's in there. Don't know what the model is called in the game's files, but technically I should be able to give it to her. Oh, using your bow instead. He's smart, unfortunately. They're not fleeing, they're actually headed this way. It appears that we have underestimated the courage of our foe. Dragon be your base and transform into a human? I should? Though, there's no guarantee any of it will work, like Nephany is a prime example. I tried to fix her. She won't be fixed. She refuses. Oh, look at you hiding behind the soldier. The healer. Why is he not here? It says one turn after. Okay, so next turn he should pop up back then. I just... Almost, yeah. Oh, he capped speed. I just noticed. So did Ike. Look at him go. All right, let's just see something. Shove. Are you able to reach the side of him? Yeah, okay. There's a 2% chance we crit. Ah. All right. Take him out, unless we miss the 94. Oh, good. So, we were the ones guilty of miscalculation. How shameful. Your Excellency, the rest is up to you. No speed? Really? Wow. Alright. Couple. Oh, that doesn't have anything to do with this randomizer. That's just general. Hello. All these men, and they're still having problems. Did I make a miscalculation? It's him. I don't think it's classified as a beam either. Yeah, just get rid of him. Alright. Now, the only fear is Oscar untransforming before we have a chance. What are your regular stats? I want to know, did you get increased by 20? Let's see. Hard, his HP is only 60, okay. Magic 17, 17. Okay, he didn't get touched by the 20%. Interesting. We do 40 attack though. So technically, he does have renewal though. I want to see damage done to him before we leave. I would love to see that. Oh, you move 2 miles an hour. We're on a time limit here. Because it might, yeah, just be waiting for the real fight. I wanted to try it, but never mind. Wait a minute. How much speed? 14. Okay, I was gonna say 27 speed. We could probably. No, we can't. Not with 14 speed. Save state to see the damage. All right. I'm down for that. Oh, I forgot to, hold on. Here we go. Move. One such as you cannot stop me. Bet. Just the fact that we can do damage in general is crazy. But yeah, we get absolutely blown back. We hit the 60%. He was ready. Alright. Real quick, what's your 85? Ooh, can you heal someone real quick? Yeah, we got the hit. It was. You can call that a triumph. You know what? Hold on. We can wait one more turn. Is anyone else able to damage him? We would have to surpass 35. Does anyone have 36 HP or attack? I don't think anyone does. No. 30 seems to be our next highest. Okay. Not a mend, use a heal. Alright, Titania. Oh. Well, I will gladly take all the defense, but... Man. Mercenaries boarded the ship safely. Now, how to proceed? You're not impeding that ship, I won't allow it. One of Gallia's beast warriors. I've met you once before, yes, at the castle near the Sea of Trees. From our understanding, we've actually met twice. Oh? I saw you that night, standing in the light of the full moon, the night you murdered Sir Grail. So you were the one traveling with the Beast King, huh? Interesting. By measuring his aid's strength, I will naturally learn more of the King's true power. Hate to tell you this, but my king is not to be measured against the likes of me. He's far beyond that. All the better. Now then, let us begin. Let me use a Master Seal real quick. Aw, it's scripted. No. It's just playing a movie in the game. I was hoping it'd be a real time. Why do my attacks do nothing? You fight impressively, however, you are no match for me. Huh? Mm-hmm. Rise, leave this to me. You are one of the prisoners. The knight will not raise his hand to me, correct? Go now, quickly. If you insist, I'll give proper thanks next we meet. Yeah, I really want to see Wyvern. This is cool, though. I love this. Commander, let's pursue the enemy ship. They're friends of the subhumans. We can allow them to escape. Oh, that was a good nap. Well, looks like the fighting's over. Form up. It's time to withdraw. Commander? Listen to me, Joe. We'll reschedule to return home tomorrow. We're scheduled to return home tomorrow. If you were injured in a place like this, your Lord Father would not be pleased. She couldn't be. It's because of my father that I must not return home empty-handed. I must have something to show him. Please. Simmer down, girl. The Black Knight has ordered us to withdraw. Would you ignore his word? Would be suicide, correct. Let's get moving. Last. Or it could be a Laguz, yeah. Hopefully that's the case. Or just something that's not a mage. Though if he does end up being a mage, hopefully he's worth using and he's not a one element piece of trash. My Lord Black Knight, a ship is departing. If we ready our own ship, we can set sail without delay. We can overtake it immediately. Listen to me, Dane General. You will withdraw it from this place. I will not allow you to pursue that ship. Who are you supposed to be, fool? You've no idea who you're speaking to, do you? Gather your men, withdraw. Yet we... Do not repeat myself, do it now. Yes, at once. See, that's the one thing. If we do get a one element that can wield knives and has some strength, I'm down. I'm down. But unless the stars align to make something like that happen, they're just gonna sit on the bench. Are you sure that's true? Yes, you can ask these two for more details. Two of us here, we're here representing the townsfolk. See the green-haired lass boarded that ship? Yes, very noble bearing about her. She was very beautiful. Her name was Ellie? Ellen? I called her something like that. It's true, Princess Valencia. My luck has changed. All of us, all the townsfolk, are ready to cooperate any way we can. If you would keep that in mind, believe me, I understand your loyalty. Well then. You there, come here. Yes, sir, right here. Get these two worms out of here. Find the hardest physical labor in this town and get these fools started. Work them from dusk till dawn without stopping. Work them till they can no longer move. You got that? Yes, sir. Understood, sir. But that's... Why would you... Stop rewinding. Hell is my reward worms line enough to sell out their own princess to the enemy. Enjoy your payment, you greedy dastards. Our own princess? That's not... Can't be. It can't. No, no. Got him. Norris looks like he was punched in the face. He should be. I mean... Oh, like, how wonderful. I didn't think you were gonna make it. Sorry to have worried you. No, I'm very happy to see you as well. You well, so very happy. So we get Jill... Is it immediately? Is it the Raven boat map? I doubt the enemy will pursue me this far. Were such as you wounded? Did Bjork give you that bruise? Master Gifka. The king told me to come and check up on you. I was like, I think it is. Yeah, so... We'll get to user. That should be good. And then... I can't remember if it's the chapter after that we see... I don't know, Soth and Soniki are involved with boats somewhere. Don't move. You're plenty banged up, but nothing appears to be broken. There's one among the Dayan army whose power is overwhelming. To move with such speed with all that armor, I tell you, it's not right. And now the king's forced to use you, his shadow warrior, to check up on me. Our ministers are as obstinate as ever. So we can't get the trifecta because black dragons don't have programmed breath weapon. Yeah, I don't even know if they're an outcome in the randomizer. I know they're in the game files, but because of the weapon, I don't know if they're possible. Because something like that would also mean like child and civilian classes would also be a potential outcome, and I don't think any of those are in there. What happens? They will not approve of an alliance with the Bjork. Nothing to be done about that. Every one of the older retainers has memories of Lagu's subordination. If the king, Princess Alincia, were not King Ramon's orphan, I doubt he would be willing to aid her. Perhaps you're right. The princess and the others are now safely at sea. And the watchdog? No signs of carelessness, I presume? Of course not. Even the elders will bend their ears to hear what that one says. That one is special, after all. And how do you see this? Princess Alincia's drive for the reconstruction of Crimea. Do you have a chance? How was it to find a copy of this game? I don't think finding one is the issue. It's just if you're ready to, I think it's $80 minimum, depending on how complete you want the game. Yeah, who can say? Which way the wheel turns depends on Ike and his mercenaries. Success and failure are but a hair removed. So this company, which has done nothing but flee, controls the fate of the kingdom. That's a dangerous gamble, isn't it? Well, gambles are dangerous, expensive. Compared to other old games, yeah. I don't know, I've never really, like... Don't go to Amazon. Amazon prices are not true to the value of these games. The Patelia's games are both about 80 apiece, which is a lot for an old game, but I don't know. The way I see it is like, hey, you like the game? It's just like going to go buy a brand new game today, just an extra little bit. But do not look at Amazon sellers. They try and sell them for like $150. They're not worth $150 unless it's like brand new in the box. Still sealed. Well, game was a dangerous master gift cup, but no mistake about it. Dane's next target is Gallia. Just go home and prepare. Oh man. Princess Crimea, did she board the ship to Benyon with the remainder of Gawain's mercenaries? Yes. The hindrance that was Gawain is dead. The location of the medallion will soon be known. Has our worm worked itself into the group? Appears that a worm has been accepted as a trusted member of the company. All is going as planned. Now, we let them swim as they please. Just one thing, I met someone unexpected at the harbor. Who? The Prime Minister of the Benyon Empire. What? Is that true? If he is nosing about, we must not make any mistakes. Did he give any indication he had caught on to our plans? That I do not know. He did tell me to deliver a message to you. Overreaching ambition invites disaster. Nonsense. Our only concern is the Princess of Crimea and the medallion. We must wait and watch until such time as we can strike. In the interim, I want you to take charge of the invasion of Gallia. Be smart. You must not allow Gallia to understand their full might to bear. To bring their full might to bear, understood? Fucking dyslexia, man. As you will. Vigilante survived? Well, one of them survived, so... Look at that. What time even is it? Okay, we good, we good. Having narrowly escaped Dayan's grasp, the ground mercenaries are pleased to feel the ocean beneath their feet as they sail. According to Captain Nasir, the voyage to Benyon will take roughly 2 months. Hot King Gatry, yeah, whatever Astro it is. Yeah, Soth could be interesting, because Soth can't normally promote. So, we'll see. Blessed with temperate weather, the ship's journey southward is smooth and steady. As it passes the midpoint of its trip, the ship sets a course along the coastline and begins to head east. These seas belong to Phoenix and Kilvax, the kingdom of the bird tribes. To like have them really dark, but the raven little like tribal rainbow thing is really cool. I don't think any of them actually have that in the game. Both nations prey on human vessels for supplies and wealth, and their flying corsairs are feared across the seas. Additionally, the southern portion of the continent contains the realm of the dragon tribe, the monarchy of Goldoa. This country has remained isolated since its founding centuries past, preserving its closed culture behind a veil of mystery. It's these Laguz-controlled waters that Ike and company must now cross. Strange land. If Sonicy is this chapter, I don't have anything set up for her. Hopefully it's just soft, if anything. Ike? What's bothering you? You've been moping around ever since we came aboard. I'm just a little seasick. Seasick? You're such a bad liar. You never even get regular sick. You're not the type to get seasick. Really, it's nothing. Come on, talk to me. You've been doing so much lately, I just want to change. I just want the chance to help you for a change. Alright. So who's been bothering me? It's that incident back in Toha. Go on. And everyone discovered when Elf was a Laguz, all those people, they changed just like that. Up until that instant, they seemed like such kind and decent people. I just, no idea Bjork prejudice against the Laguz was so strong. Why do they hate them so much? How are we so different, Ranulf and I? I have to say, at first, I was scared too. I pressed B on accident. I pressed B and A at the same time. Oh, Jesus. Toha. I was scared too when I saw how they could change. They could do things that we Bjork can't do. They're not like us. Which you can't honestly feel. But it's different now. Everyone's so very nice, but you know, that's because of all the time we spent together. Seeing how they are, I've gotten to know them. That's why I've changed. I'm not scared or nervous around them. But other people don't get that chance. I think that's why they're frightened. Maybe you're right. Maybe people like me are the odd ones. The people who accept others as they are. Wish more people are like that. I mean, no one really wants to fight, do they? Doesn't everyone want peace? I guess it's just hard to put all those fears behind us. So what are the hopes for Soth, aside from the obvious don't be a mage? That's literally it. Don't be a mage. I was like, if his growths are good, that would be great too. Just don't be a mage. You're right, this is very hard. Seer, what's the big idea eavesdropping on us like that? How do you find sailing? Have you gotten sick at all? We're fine, but answer a question for me, would you? Why are you here? Why do you associate with the Lagoos? Why? Besides the obvious financial benefits, I suppose I do so because I am one. What? No, you're not at Lagoos. I don't see any tail or anything. Because I've chosen to live among Bjork. I've taken certain steps to make sure I'm not recognized. I've had to change my attire, my feeding habits. I've done many things. Why would you do that? Lagoos cannot survive in isolation, nor can Bjork. If both races are to thrive, they must learn to coexist. I've spent many years searching for a way to make this happen. And that Lagoos and Bjork can live together? After everything you've seen? I'm impressed. I was thinking about this idly yesterday. With so many varieties of Lagoos, wouldn't humans really be the minorities? I think it's number-based. Like, there's a lot of variety. I don't know. I think it's like, you look at the continent, and there's just this tiny section. Well, Gallia is not tiny, but it's still like less than half the continent is the Lagoos. I think just from a sheer numbers, yeah. Definitely more varieties of Lagoos. I could never truly understand a matter unless you look at it from each party's perspective. As you say, Lagoos are indeed now persecuted by the Bjork, but long ago these roles were reversed. Whatever happened in the past does not justify what we do to Lagoos now. That is thinking of an honest man. Keep things simple and pure. I like that. Still, the strength of your conviction comes from your youth and your innocence. Trust me, it can be tested. Once your journey is over, how will you be changed? I pray your conviction is not lost to the despair. Talking to you is hard work. Someday you'll understand. For now, my role is simply to deliver you safely to Benyon. Rolf has paid me quite handsomely with money from the king of Gallia himself, and I will not let him down. We're out of our element here at sea, so you're all we have to depend on. Thank you for your help. I'll do what I am able. Birds are shot with arrows, cats get burned with magic, and dragons roast by thunder magic. That too. Do we have... Nope. Wait, Titania and... Nope. You don't look so well. Are you alright? I'm seasick. When I was traveling with the merchants, we sometimes used ships. Every time was the same. Sorry. Did you travel with Musta and the others for a long time? About 4 years, all told. I just left home, you see. I was all alone and couldn't find work. In my hometown, I had so many people I could depend on, but once I left, everything changed. If Mustin's group hadn't found me by the sea of the side of the road, I'd probably be dead by now. You seem to have led quite an adventurous life. It's a bit surprising. I get that a lot. I find it hard to imagine that you couldn't find work, though. Your magic skills are amazing. Yeah, you can turn yourself into a Lagoos. Yeah, it's magic if I've ever seen it. Aren't they, though? I'm always happy when people notice. Oh, I feel so much better now that I'm actually starting to get hungry. Glad to hear it. Just stay above deck, and when you start to feel sick, look out for the horizon, alright? Do you have a minute? Of course, Commander Ike. You and I haven't had many opportunities to talk, and You don't think you can trust me? No, it's not that. I'm just curious. I was surprised to see anyone in Toha who chose to fight on the side of Lagoos. Joined the Toha Vigilantes solely for the purpose of saving Lagoos. Not from Crimea, but when I heard she had joined with Gallia, I envisioned my perfect world. One in which the Lagoos could live normal lives, free of oppression. However, when I came to Crimea, I found things were no different there than in any other Bjork nation. It was the same for me. Couldn't allow myself to ignore these problems any longer. Happy to hear it. Of all the Bjork I've ever met, you're the only one who shares my conviction. Ziark, is there some other reason you defend the Lagoos? I don't follow you. You see, I was born in Gallia, so I've been told. I just wonder if you had a similar reason guiding you. Of course I have my reasons. Would you be upset if I didn't want to discuss them? My reasons are extremely personal. No, it's no problem. I wanted a better understanding of what kind of man you are, and I have that now. Can I ask what that is? You're a good man. I'm glad to have you along. Glad to be here. I feel like I'm finally able to do the kind of good I've longed to do for years. Volk? Right here. Yeah, where have you been? We disappeared the moment we got on this ship. Don't worry about it. I'll be there when you need me. It's not me, it's my sister. You never once showed up for a meal. She thinks you're dying of hunger. Did we ever eat together while we were on land? Alright, listen. Land, big. Ship, small. It's not the same thing. I don't want Miss roaming the ship with a plate of food anymore. So please, eat one meal a day with us. 100 gold. You're gonna charge me to make you eat? And that's what... that's more than you charge to pick a lock? Why? I don't like large groups. Fine, call me if you decide it's worth it. Maybe I should just tell Misty's dead. I grab that boy. What's going on? Hello. No more running for you. Nasir, who's this? A stowaway. I gather he boarded the ship at Toha. What are you doing here? Why did you sneak aboard the ship? You won't talk? In that case... Ow! Like, there's no need to be so rough. I'm not gonna waste my time playing games with this urchin. You want me to let you go? Open your mouth and start talking. Quit it, I'll talk! That hurt. I thought you were gonna break my face. Well, what's your name? What are you doing here? I'm Soft. I'm a thief, but I didn't come on board this ship to steal anything. Stop scowling at me like that. You're making me uncomfortable. That's not like you. Like always looks like that. It's not just you. Like always looks like that. Don't mind him. Just keep talking. I'm looking for someone. I heard this ship was sailing for Benyon, so I decided to climb aboard. This person you're after is in Benyon? I don't know. The trail went cold in Toha, and I couldn't think of anywhere else to go from there. Is it family? Huh? The person you're looking for. Yeah, I mean, we're not related by blood or anything, but we're definitely family. Alright. Nasir, my mercenary company, will look after this boy. He won't be a burden to you or your crew. If that's what you want to do, it's fine with me. Are you sure? You're gonna be put to work. I hope you're prepared. Sure, no problem. I'll do whatever you need. Okay. He's an axe! We found our axe! He's shit, but we found our axe! Let's see. Growths. Oh my god, okay. Well. Soth has a 51 HP growth, 70 strength growth, 5 magic, so no bolt axe if that's even a thing. I know Thor is in this game, but I don't think he drops his axe. 40 skill, 35 speed, so not the best there. 60 luck, 65 defense, and 50 res. So 35 speed with the trade-off of 70 strength, 65 defense, and 50 res. Sure. Does he have a skill? He kept steel? That's interesting. Okay. Re-randomized back into steel, or maybe it wasn't able to be taken off of him for some reason? I don't know. Steel based on speed, yes. Bonus experience, that we could as well. We could do that as well. He's not gonna be super great at that, but the potential's there. Okay. Marcia, your replacement has arrived. Alright, what do we got here? Because I want to give strength... Well, we don't have Jill yet, but strength is going to go to Jill. Accessories. So we have fighter, HP and strength. Do we have a speed? Archer. Skill and speed. So yeah, we have one for Jill. There's strength. Here's one for you. Okay. Mend stave. Javelin. Can buy 2 of those. Those for good measure. So I don't have any bows, but we'll get at least 1 bow on promotion for Ike. I don't know if I have 5 in stock. I'll buy an extra one. 4 of those in stock. Okay. Yeah, 40 speed, not bad. Not bad at all. Could also give him like a speed wing. Put that away. Iron, not looking too hot. You know what? You should be able to wield steel no problem. Right? It's 13 weight, yeah. Okay. I don't think we have any skills sitting in the back. Let's see. 600 bonus experience. Could just give it all to him. Because we know we're gonna get Jill. We've seen her stats. She doesn't need it. Oh. Do I have counter? Oh, I do. Counter procs off of skill, though, right? I don't know. Only one else would be Astrid, that's true. And Astrid probably won't have Paragon. But we know for a fact Soth is gonna end up good. So we're taking a gamble if we don't. Okay, that one wasn't great. I'm bulk. I'll take the bulk. I'm just gonna feed him. I'm gonna force feed him. More skill. Okay, good, good. He got 1 speed so far. Ah, there we go. More skill, more speed. 1 more. I was like, the archer gives him skill and speed. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Soth. Soth. Oh, I'm excited. Okay. Could use the rest to top off someone, but I think I'll just keep the rest. I'm glad that worked out pretty well. Okay. So what's his speed? 9? Could even give him, you know, I might. I might. Let's do it. Double-digit speed. Locking it in. No going back now. All right. Monsieur, what is it? Nothing. Nothing we can do anything about at any rate. We're being followed by pirates. Really? I don't see any ships. Up by sea, by air, look up. Are those birds? They are. They must be huge. So Laguzike. Ravens from Kilvas, their black wings are an ill omen for all who see them. Titania Soren, you noticed them coming as well? Yes, Soren and I saw them when we were discussing our plans from the aft decks. I heard stories, but they're really flying, wow. We're still out of their range, but airborne foes can be easily, especially troublesome. I prefer to avoid them altogether. Let's see if we can outrun them. From what I've been told, the flying corsairs of Kilvas and Phoenicus are far more cruel than any beast lagoos. Winged pirates? How am I supposed to fight against that? What was that? I feel like we hit something. Blast, we run aground. Must be caught on a reef or something. Move it, lads. Get the ship free. Ike, the crows are coming. Everyone pull together. Looks like we're in for a fight. Doesn't you're going to college? Oh, yes. Is there any reason Nasir doesn't run up on things while we're out here? To blow his cover? Predictable humans sailed right into our trap without fail. Let's finish this quickly. It won't be long before Phoenicus or Goldoa takes an interest in what's happening here. Soren, do you have a plan? Done research in the past. All members of the bird tribes are vulnerable to wind magic. I think it's safe to assume that they are also as susceptible to arrows as any other flyer. Wind magic and bows. Alright, everyone gather your weapons, prepare to meet the enemy on the deck. I want a small group to remain below decks to protect Princess Lindsay and the crew. If we ever face an enemy like this, I want everyone to stay together. Let's go. Alright, let's get everyone in order. I think that's everyone we're using, right? Yep. Alright. His hair has this weird, like, blue to it. Alright. There's a cat. Technically no. Ileon is a tiger. But she came in looking like Mist and Leaf here. So I went and gave her, so she's Leaf, and then when she transforms, she's a tiger. Because there's no female tiger. And Nephany is also a tiger, but she won't change. She's just broken. I tried to fix her. But that's as good as it gets. Alright. How much speed do these have? Like, are we already... Okay, yeah, we're already in trouble with Soth. Oh. Okay. Probably in trouble with a lot of people. Yeah, what's your attack? 19? Ow. What's your speed? 18? Oh, we're good there. We're good there. I mean, he should still, like, okay, 19... He's 31 H. Oh, 31 base HP. I didn't even notice that. Yeah, you're fine. You are fine. You could take it. I worry about other people, though. Yeah, Jill just emerging for wherever. It's gonna be great. Okay, okay. That's all you really need, right? At least we hit in return. Okay. Let's see here. If you hit one, oh, okay, well then. Saw the battle. I wanted to do that. We could still. There we go. Turn his animations on. Okay, Z-Hark. Back here, vulnerary. Feel soft. Can I hit it? Thank you. Alright. Yeah, okay. Can't all be winners. Not bad, though. We'll put Soth here. Hopefully this guy attacks him. And they both just double up on Oscar, which is pretty likely. But only time will tell. All right, let's see. He has white hair. Trying his best. Caught up at last. I'll do this on my own. I'll not let them escape. One of those things, giant birds. Disgusting. Could they be? Are they bird half-breeds? Did you just warp? What? Where did you go? Oh, there she is. Wait, how do I? You're over there though. How do I get you? Is she able to just like stay alive and be recruited? You have to talk to her? Is it only Ike? I was like, oh, okay, okay. Hold on. Gotta get safe. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna make sure we actually survive. Soren! He's like, I don't need wind magic. They still die immediately. Fuck these birds. Volk. Oh, you don't take damage. I would like Soth. Well, the problem trying to get him a kill. Yeah. If we can get him low enough. It's what times 2? 10? Do you have a vulnerary on you? Should I give you one? Yes. Okay. If you vulnerary, he'll live. As long as we just kill one more thing. Or not rescue. Oh, okay. I was like, what do you mean? Hold on, she coming in that clip. Perfect. Okay, let's do this. If only he could wield hand axes. Well, he might. I just don't know that I own any. I don't know if hand axes are E in this game. I think javelins are? Yeah, so hand axes might also be. Okay. Anyone else in danger? No. Yeah, he is able to wield steel, which is, yeah, strange. So, if we didn't have Zhark, I don't think Jill would have been recruitable. So Zhark being a flyer is the only reason we were able to recruit Jill. Bless. I still can't talk to her. Wait. Does she have to talk to me? She did try and move over here. Maybe that's what it is. Recruit yourself. All right. So I have to say, wait a minute. Did something break? Please no. Oh God, this. Okay, let me top down. Red Dragon, that is Jill. That's not what I wanted. Here we go. Can I have better accuracy? Kinda. God damn it. So if I hit a steel axe, that's a kill. But I have to hit it. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go for it, and then Soren will be back up. Soft. Why? No crit that time. Okay. So actually game E with all the GBA games. Did they? You don't pay attention. I don't use steel in a lot of the games. Most of the time. You, why are you lollygagging about? I'm Jill Fizzler, Wyvern Rider of Dan, attached to the Commander Hard's battalion. I offer a truce. Cannot sit by and allow a human vessel to be attacked by subhuman degenerates. I'll fight with you. I'll accept no help from Dan. There's no place for foolish pride. At this rate, the subhumans will devour you. I'll not accept aid for anyone who thinks the Lagoos are subhuman. What are you babbling about? I'm on your side. We'll talk after I chase off these crows. Bleed the half-breed. Hold it, what in the world is going on? Alright. Now I think Yasoth is the only vulnerable unit we're using right now. Everyone's transformed. God. Wait, she has a wyvern band now. Hey, look. What does that add? She didn't have that last map. Strength and defense. Well, she needed the strength, so she can just keep that, I guess. Cool. $27 rounds. Yeah, it's really gross. Yeah, that's untransformed. I have to change her model because I'm gonna like throw her into something and try to kill it and realize, yeah, she's not transformed right now. There's transformation, so it goes up to 32 res. Like we needed more. Can't see hit rates and damages game. Wait, why can't you? I'm confused. In battle? Oh. Yeah. You know that. I feel that. Though I don't usually have animations on, so I never really notice anyway. But yeah, no, I get it. Damn it, Lua. Thunder Magical Scratcher. Even a red dragon, like he has 25 res transformed. We haven't tested what happens, but like with 25 res, nothing is gonna... He does not care. I really... 65. Well, he can't be attacked by any other birds around, right? No, so if I heal up, I can safely go for it. Those scary sage bosses? That I can't remember. Been too long. everyone's... Even Soren's hit rate just plummet. Fucking biorhythm. Oh, you can... Oh, okay. Fix that. Okay. It's like Patrine's Flame Lance, that's true. Thor with the Thunder Axe. They aren't sages, but they do magic damage. Six HP. Growths, yes. Thor might be scary with thunder for the dragons. We should be fine. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. Come on, Soth. Oh my god. Okay. For something, an axe and aim at glasses. Not a bad idea. Okay. I do want to make sure. Okay, only Jill can be attacked by both of these. That's all I care about. All right. Plunder away. King Nisal has given us his blessings. That's cute. Oh, fuck. Can we hit anything? Please. Green hair makes you blind. It must. 66. Even though we're flying, we still are not allowed to hit that. Because boat ledge weird thing. Okay, I see. Do it. She's the arc. Okay. I got a level. Okay. Sure. I have backup. What's your accuracy? 83? I can walk over with Jill. What's her accuracy? 84. What's your defense? Why are you... Oh, okay. I was like, why are you debuffed? Oh, wait, but I have to heal. Alright. She's awful. What, on Z-Hark? Yeah. His HP growth. Don't remember. 26, so it's not gonna, it's really not gonna go anywhere. You go, Volk. Sure. Okay, well now, boss experience. Either one is gonna level him. 73 hit rate on you. Oh, that didn't do any. Soren's right there. God damn it. Our best bet is try and kill this guy with Soth. Is there a band that does HP? It probably is. He finally hit something. Oh yeah, fighter band does. Yeah. So we could give him a band for HP. Oh my god. Holy shit. Wow, okay. Worth all of it? Yeah, actually. Jesus. Ugh. I'm not used to fighting on these confined decks, are you, human? Funny, but I don't feel confined at all. Without wings, you're nothing but food for crows. Don't get ahead of yourself. I'm falling. So close. Alright, Soth is at full HP, so we're good there. Hey, he doesn't get doubled anymore. Hey, look at that. Oh, can you do less? Well, I could break an armor slayer on you. Is it worth it? Yeah. I want my experience. Fuck it. We have a regal sword still. We have dragons. Does that cap strength? Yeah, it does. Bless. Alright, Soth. Can I heal anyone? Use mend. I used mend and thought it would do it. No! God damn it. Alright, whatever. Alright, well. Soth hit that. Got a nice coin. Isn't it 21? So don't we need one more level? I don't know, man. Is everyone alright? I'll check on injuries. Crows make fierce opponents. Sincere, how's the ship? I was like, Randomizer, like, if Ike isn't normally able to 21 promote because, you know, he's Ike. Like, he's not a ranger, so... What happens when his sword? Yeah, I don't know. That was my one fear, but we're gonna have to find out anyway. So if we get demoted, it's gonna be upsetting. Demobilized, we can't shake free of this reef. I feel useless just waiting around here. There has to be something I can do to help. Where's your horse? He gave his horse back to Titania for a bit. Hey, where are you going? Should you be leaving the ship? I'm getting done sitting around here. Just I'll go ashore and see what I can see. And like Boyd, I think, is normal Boyd right now, because there are 2 fighters on the ship right now. What? Hold on, Ike. You can't, Ike, behind you! You there, what are you doing? Huh? This could be trouble. Oh, was one of them Nasir? Oh, no, yeah, Nasir, yeah. Yeah, because we do know Nasir as an axe. I completely forgot. We saw him as an ally in the last chapter. We know he's a fighter. So I guess that could be Goldoan territory. Outsiders not permitted. Wait, you don't understand. Our ship is run aground. There's nothing we can do. We're stuck here. Then return to your ship. What happens to Bjork is none of our affair. It's ridiculous. You're a complete... You should have been warned. Well, you have been warned. You will not be warned a second time. It's fine. Get Oscar out here. Jill too. Cease it at once. What do you think you're doing? My Lord Prince. Good old Gareth. Poor guy. Gareth is like, I hope we eventually get, well, one, a rating down randomizer has to happen just in general, but 2, I want recruitment randomizer for that, so you could use Gareth for more than just the last map. It would be incredible. I love that. Men of Bjork. Men of Bjork, my country were discourteous. I ask that you forgive them. Oscar and Jill can take him. Yeah! Who are you? I'm Kurthnagar, Prince of Goldoa. Prince? Now we're getting somewhere. Thanks to some kill-lost pirates, our ship's run aground. Can you lend us any help? What is it? You can't help us, can you? I'm not used to being addressed in such a direct manner. I was taken off guard. My apologies. No, I didn't. If anyone should apologize here, it's me. Father had a great deal to say about my lack of etiquette. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Please pay it no mind. I'm more concerned with the misfortune your journey has met. Of late, the ravens have grown ever more barbarous, and this cannot stand. My father will lodge a formal protest with Kilboss, I assure you. In the meantime, we shall help you with your ship. Gareth, direct the others to push their ship free. At once. Could have just, again, had Jill and Oscar cover this. Dragons are all dragons. They're huge and so strong. It's incredible. It's overwhelming. Yeah, it is. Though is the land of the dragons, more than any other Lagoose tribe. They're known for their longevity. I've heard tales of Goldoans still living who flew the skies when the goddess herself still walked the land. How does you know so much about Goldoa? Everything I've learned comes from books. Goldoa itself no longer has any contact with the outside world. Seeing them now, it's like a dream. So this is a good fortune, is what you're saying? She's saying we got lucky. For once, your recklessness actually got us out of trouble. What's that supposed to mean? We've moved your ship safely and without harm to you or your vessel. My subjects tell me your ship was indeed launched against the reef. However, there was no structural damage to your ship. You need not interrupt your journey. That's good news, thank you. Is there anything else you require? If you need food or fresh water, we can replenish your supplies. That'd be most appreciated. We are beginning to run low on water. As for food, any fruit, meat, fish, anything fresh would be wonderful. It shall be done. Gareth, would you see to it? Yes, at once. I know the Goldoa does not engage in trade with other nations, but will you accept gold in payment? Do not worry about payment. But you've done so much for us when you could have left us to die out there. We must repay you somehow. Sweet courtesy is ever the herald of hospitality. Will this suffice to explain my actions? Hospitality? Isn't that for guests? As you know, Goldoa prefers isolation. We rarely see foreigners, especially Bjork, and even more rarely do we treat with them. Chance has brought us together, and I am grateful for this opportunity. In fact, I wish we could feast a while and converse. However, my father would never allow it. You can't expect us to accept so generous a gift, but I do. I insist that you consider it a personal gift of Goldoa's prince. However, I've made you uncomfortable, so if you feel you must decline, No, of course not. We will be happy to accept your gift. We appreciate it. I'm so pleased you understand. What time is it? Ah, okay. Alright, Captain Nasir wants to depart as soon as possible. Understood. Well then, I beg your leave. Prince Kurthnaga, I won't forget your kindness. Thank you. It's my pleasure. Take care. Farewell, Bjork. May your journey be safe. Okay. You fucking Goldoa, not again. Yeah. Lord Ike, is something amiss? First, those ravens attack us, and then a band of Goldoan dragons rescues us. Can't understand how they are all considered Lagoos. Is that strange? Oh, I see what you're saying. They're, just as there are both good and evil Bjork, there must be good and evil Lagoos as well. But they're so distinct in appearance, it's tempting to assume each race is, as a whole, intrinsically good or evil. That it is. The beast tribes of Gallia and the dragons of Goldoa seem so honorable, and the birds of Kilbas and Phoenicus seem so cruel. It seems so easy to reduce them all to good or evil. I'm sure it can't be as simple as that. Look at us, Bjork. Danes are evil and Crimeans are not. It's as simple as that. Well, wait. There were those prejudiced fools we met in port. You weren't all that honorable. Maybe you're right. I guess any heroes will swear, mark my words, to pronounce it Kurth. They'll do some weird, I mean, like, what? Kainigus sounds like can opener or something weird. I already don't remember how they pronounce that. But everything from Tellius ends up getting changed. Kurth Nougat, yes. Much of what matters seems good and evil is simply a matter of perspective. Like, any conditions affect our judgment. Drawing a definitive line is nigh impossible. Nasir, where have you been? You vanished without a trace. I'm uncomfortable around dragons. Thought it would be better if I stayed below in my cabin. My apologies. Now that you mention it, Sorkin seems to have disappeared as well. Have you seen him? Perhaps he's feeling nauseated. For one accustomed to sea travel, it's not uncommon. Alright, I think I'll check up on him later. The wind is picking up. I believe I will go and check on the condition of our sails. Keep yourselves warm up there. It's a chill wind that blows in these waters. Mrs. Lindsay, you should be returning to your cabin. What about you, my Lord Ike? I'll stay on deck a while longer. I have a lot to think about. Would you mind if I stayed here with you? I won't be a bother. That's alright with me. Well, thank you. Okay. Well, I'll save after. Because that's gonna be it for the stream tonight. Good shit. I'm glad we didn't get a mage. We got three new recruits. None of them mages. Bless. You don't give pronunciation with the narrator? Yes. Yes, but Heroes decided to change it anyway. Like Yoon. Fucking Yoon. Next we'll get, yeah, Hawk King Gatry back. We'll see Astrid. We should see... We see Tanith and Sigrun. I was like, who's the other one? Sigrun. I was like, Sonic is not playable here, but I think we'll see her. Could have made it Ike. Oh my fucking god. Fucking Wiki. The Wiki. Ike. Anyway, yeah, we got an axe. That's some good shit. Is reparations for getting so many shitty mages back to back to back to back. Dracula come before or after Tormod and Morum? I have no idea. But good shit. Friday, we will be back at it playing some more Wonder Song. Probably won't finish it. I feel like we're not that close to the end. I mean, I've written down like a 10-hour game. I suppose it's possibly finish it on Friday. But I'm not super counting on it with how much I'm exploring. But having just a nice chill night of Wonder Song on Friday. Probably. That's the plan. And then we'll be back at this again on Monday. So thank you all for coming out to stream. I do very much appreciate it. Hopefully you had a good time tonight. And I will see you all hopefully Friday. Good night.
Don't leave me. Don't leave me!